I will never forget the night that I first heard the saxophonist David Halliday play. I was only in 6th grade at the time, but I already knew that when I listened to him play, my life would never be the same. While he played, I began to feel like my heart was rising. I felt my body tingle, and I watched his goosebumps spread throughout my arms and my legs. That feeling of warmth, at-homeness, was one of the most incredible feelings I had ever felt in my 11 years alive. That night made me want to become a musician, to be able to give back the feelings that I felt to an audience someday. Now, after many years have passed by, I've learned something important, something that kind of surprised me. I seem to listen to music very differently than most people. Fellow Toastmasters, today I would like to share with you how I listen to music, so you can experience the same wonderful feelings that I have had listening to music. Imagine that you're watching a great film or reading your favorite book. I want you to think of the emotions that you felt when watching or reading. Listening to music can be a very similar experience if taken with the right approach. First off, I want to talk about the environment. While reading a great book or watching a fantastic movie, it is preferred to be in an environment where there's minimal distractions. The same approach should be taken while listening to music. Unfortunately, many people listen in a situation where there are many distractions. For example, they're talking with friends or working on projects. When listening to music, no interference from the outside world should be taken part on listening. I learned this when I realized that I enjoyed listening to live performances more than listening to the CDs of the bands. For a while, I wondered why, and I realized that when I went to a concert, I went to listen to the music, and solely listen to the music. But when I would listen to a CD, I'd usually be half engaged, distracted while I try and complete my next homework assignment. With this knowledge, I tried listening to a CD without anything else going on in the world, and I was amazed at what I had missed before. Once you find a place where the world is tuned out, I personally prefer my bedroom, then it's time to listen. When listening, you have to actively participate instead of passively letting music go by. This means that you try and put yourself into the music and shut the rest of your thoughts away. At first, this might be hard, but as the song goes on, it should grab your attention and take you inside the music, just like a good movie gets you engaged inside the plot. Something that I helped do to help put myself in the music is create an image or theme in my head that reflects upon what I'm listening to. I've always seen music in colors, so when I listen actively, I close my eyes and focus in on the colors I'm seeing until I feel that I'm absorbed by the emotions of the music. Next, you have to root for the music. This means you have to want to have an emotional experience with this music, or else it won't happen. Think about reading a book for school or work and having a negative attitude about it. Even if it's the greatest book in the world, you won't enjoy it. You have to give it a chance. I used to have this problem with myself with all non-jazz music, because I had a negative preconceived notion of this music. I didn't give it a chance. What made me eventually change my mind is when one of my friends, passionate about the music, tried to convince me to listen with an open mind. In seeing the fire that fed his want for me to like this music, I opened up to my mind and shared that enthusiasm as I listened to Pink Floyd. To say the least, I was blown away with the emotions I felt when I heard the music, wanting to create the same emotional experience my friend had. From that experience, I learned to appreciate so many diverse kinds of music, from opera to rock to even jazz to classical. Because now, when I experience music, I root for the music, and I root that I feel something for the music. Fellow Toastmasters, I hope to leave you today with I hope this speech today shows my enthusiasm for listening to music. I hope that the next time you listen to a CD, go to a concert, or attend any musical event, that you try and apply what I have said. I hope that you'll be able to share the wonderful experience I had while listening to David Halliday, and the many I had after that. I promise that if you listen right, keep an open mind, and root for the music, you'll be able to experience inspiring emotions. Thank you for listening, fellow Toastmasters.